Good morning, students. Today we begin our Unit 2, Lesson 1, Maggie's First Reader. This lesson is written by William John Francis Norton or Bill Norton, June 12, 1910, January 9, 1992. Was an Irish-born British playwright and author, best known for his play Alfie. Born in Balhanis, County Mayo, Ireland, he moved to Bolton, Lancashire, England in 1914 as a child. He worked as a weaver, coal bagger, and lorry driver before he started writing. Norton was a prolific writer of plays, novels, short stories, and children's books, and preferred to set his stories around the working class society. His work also includes the novel One Small Boy, 1957, and the collection of short stories The Goalkeeper's Revenge and Other Stories, 1961. His 1977 children's novel My Pal Sparger is an account of his childhood in 1920 Bolton. So I'm reading now the first paragraph. Okay, listen. The best housewife in Cleghrow was Maggie Gregory. There was always a right good smell of steak and kidney pie or stew around the door at dinner time. And 3 days a week at tea time, you got the old fashioned whiff of home baked bread as you went by. So, in this lesson, we are learning about a particular lady called Maggie. Okay, she was a very best housewife in the place. So the best housewife in Cleghrow was Maggie Gregory. Her full name is Maggie Gregory. There was always a right good smell of steak and kidney pie. Steak and kidney pie is a special food in England, and this lady was very good in making steak and kidney pie. Okay, this steak and kidney pie is made with beef, diced beef, and also brown gravy. So there was always a good smell during dinner time. And 3 days a week at tea time, you got the old fashioned whiff of home baked bread. She used to make home baked bread. Okay. Then I wouldn't let a boat loaf cross my doorstep. Maggie used to tell in the home she wouldn't let a boat loaf. Boat loaf means that is a ready-made bread. Never cross my doorstep. All the family members she had warned. Okay, nobody can buy a ready-made food from outside, and because Maggie is making everything in home. As for the Gregory family eating fish and chips or a factory pie, Maggie wouldn't hear of it. She had the best stocked kitchen in the neighborhood, the only absent implement being the can opener. So Maggie, the lady Maggie, was very expert in making food. And she had the best stocked kitchen in the neighborhood. She had the best kitchen for making everything. Whatever things she needs to make, she can make there. It was the best stocked kitchen in the neighborhood. The only absent implement, the only absent item in the kitchen is the can opener. The can opener is something, a special instrument for opening a can. If we are buying anything ready-made food in a can, tinned items, we have to open with the opener. So there is an absence of can opener in home. There were 5 lively and well-fed youngsters at school, and Harry, the husband, was a nice, easy-going chap, a glass blower in a nearby factory. Yet folk going off to work before 7 in the morning would see Gregory's doorsteps glistening alone in the row. Moreover, it was realized that no other housewife stood a chance with Maggie over the washtub. It is queer, you know, Mrs. Baines would say of her behind her back. I never did see a family so fussy and hardworking. She goes off to mass every Sunday with a prayer book in her hand, but she can read a word. This is the words of Mrs. Baines. Here in the third paragraph, we are learning. So there were 5 lively and well-fed youngsters at school. So there are 5 youngsters in home, and Maggie is feeding them very well. And her husband, Harry, is a very good husband, nice man, An easy-going chap, he is working in a nearby factory as a glass blower. And all the people, okay, around the home, they are looking at the family because this is a very hard, Miss Maggie's family is very hardworking family and very fussy. Fussy means giving more concern about others, showing excessive concern about others. They are the fussy family. The new rector, Father Flaherty, discovered this when showing Maggie a book of raffle tickets, and he was shocked. A fine, responsible wife and mother like yourself, Mom, he said, that can't understand the written word, tell me why is that? Actually, here, this Maggie is an expert in cooking. Already I told you, but she is an illiterate woman. She cannot read anything. She cannot റൈറ്റ് എനിത്തിങ് ഓക്കെ സോ ദ ന്യൂ റെക്ടർ എന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പള്ളിയിലെ ഒരു ക്രിസ്ത്യൻ ചർച്ചിലെ അച്ഛനാണ് റെക്ടർ. ദ ന്യൂ റെക്ടർ ഫാദർ ഫ്ലഹേർട്ടി ഡിസ്കവേർഡ് ദിസ് വെൻ ഷോയിങ് മാഗി എ ബുക്ക് ഓഫ് റാഫ്റ്റിൽ ടിക്കറ്റ്സ് ആൻഡ് ഹി വാസ് ഷോക്ക്ഡ്. When the father rector understood this lady is illiterate, she cannot read or write anything, he was very shocked. A fine, responsible wife. Maggie is a very fine, responsible wife and mother like yourself. Mom, he said, that can understand the written word. Can you understand the written word? Tell me why is that? The father is asking, what is the reason behind it? You are a very good wife, a good mother, but you don't know how to read and write. Actually, what is the secret behind it? Okay. Page number 47. I were only 8. So Maggie is telling the story behind. She was just 8 years old. Then what happened? When my ma died, I hadn't been much to school at the time, and being the only girl, I had to get stuck into the housework. Not, she added, as I regret it when I see some of them as I have been educated. Actually, when the Maggie was just 8 years old, her mother died. Since she is the elder one in the home, she had to take all the responsibility of other siblings and do all the housework. So she couldn't go to school. Okay. And whenever she is seeing other educated people, she is having a regret on the heart. But this will never do, woman, said the priest. You attend Holy Mass, but how can you follow the responses? So father, the priest is asking her, okay, you are going every day, every Sunday morning you are going for the Mass with a book, prayer book. Then how can you tell the responses? So in the Holy Mass means Kurbana, Holy Kurbana. Okay, പരിശുദ്ധ കുർബാനയ്ക്ക് പോകുമ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് അച്ഛൻ ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയുമ്പോൾ അതിനെങ്ങനെ റെസ്പോണ്ട് ചെയ്യും? ഹൗ ക്യാൻ യു ടെൽ ദ റെസ്പോൺസസ്? ഓക്കെ, ഇഫ് യു ആർ ഇല്ലിറ്ററേറ്റ്, വായിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞാലല്ലേ അതിന് മറുപടി പറയാൻ പറ്റൂ, റെസ്പോണ്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ദ വേർഡ് ഫാദർ റെസ്പോൺസസ് et cum spiritua, chanted Maggie. But I don't know what it means rightly. You don't have to, he said crossly. But read you must. You must learn to read. Okay. Just as he was leaving, the 12-year-old son came in from school. So father could see Maggie's 12-year-old son is coming from the school. Ah, Timothy, said the priest. Just the man I need. Will you teach your mother to read? Then father is asking Timothy, a 12 years old son, can you teach your mother to read? I will try, father. Try? Sure. That's no good at all. Anyone can try. I want you to make her read. Do you understand me? I do, father. So Timothy told father he will definitely teach mother how to read. Okay. Then let there be no mistakes about it. Start her off with Tom filled his can at the well. So father rector is telling the Timothy, you have to begin from the lesson, Tom filled his can at the well. So each word in that sentence, Timothy has to teach mother to read. I will call this day fortnight, my boy. And if your mother can't read by then, you will answer to me. Here is 6 pence, go and buy sweets for yourself. But remember this day fortnight. Okay. So the father is giving a period of time for giving mother practice reading. Then if he cannot teach her reading, okay, he has to answer. Timothy has to answer father rector. What is the reason? Okay. And giving an amount money for buying sweets from bakery. Timothy coaxed, bullied, and cajoled his mother for the next fortnight. So Timothy is every day, every hour, he is walking behind mother for teaching to read. But she had no time to sit and rest, since this lady is always concentrated on making food. Okay, only she is serving homemade food. She is not having any time to sit and rest. And he would follow her about the house. Persuading means always the trying to read her, trying to make her read, to grasp reads like cat and dog. He is teaching her to read from the small words such like cat and dog. The lad continued to try, for he went in fear of Father Flaherty near midnight. That Father Rector's name is Flaherty. Near midnight on the eve of the last day. Okay, he gave her the final lesson suddenly, clearly, and without hesitation. The last day of that period of time, particular period of time, she read. Tom filled his can at the well. Number 48. Now read it backwards, said Timothy, and she did. So, oh champion, ma'am, he cried. But then he looked at her with wonderment, for a strange light now shone in his mother's eyes. As around the kitchen she walked, looking at the shelves and reading aloud the usual words she had looked on in ignorance so many years. So now Timothy is practicing for reading for mother, and Timothy is so in an excitement. He is calling, champion, mother, you are a champion, mom, he cried. But then he looked at her with wonderment, because now the lady could read everything. So she's looking everything in the shelf. There are some stickers with some names. Okay. And she's reading everything from the shelves. And it was ignorant for her for so many years. And she's reading from the book a recipe of making delicious cocoa. To make delicious cocoa, use twice as much sugar as cocoa. Mix thoroughly while dry. Stir 1 cupful of oats into 1 cupful of cold water. Granulated sugar untouched by hand. Hey mom, called Timothy uneasily. That will do. Unheeding. Unheeding means without giving any care to son. Okay. Unheeding, she picked up the familiar prayer book from the dresser. Dresser meaning in the side of the kitchen there is a sideboard with shelves above for storing and displaying plates and kitchen utensils. That is a cupboard there. The dresser. From the dresser she is taking prayer book. She opened it and looked down at the words, and she gazed on unknowingly every Sunday morning. And now she began to read slowly and carefully. Now she can read the prayer book. And she is reading, a night in which heavenly things are united to those of earth, and things divine to those which are human. Who is that? Came a bellow down the stairs. Now hearing a roaring sound from down, so Harry is calling Timothy and asking him, who is that? Is mom, yelled Timothy in alarm. Come down, Dad, will you? Here is reading away like mad and won't stop. Timothy is telling father, mom is just like a mad, unstoppable. She cannot unstop. Okay. And Harry came clombing downstairs. Clombing means walk with a heavy tread. Okay. ശബ്ദമുണ്ടായിക്കൊണ്ട് അടിച്ചടിച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇറങ്ങി വരിക. Okay. Clombing downstairs. Who is making clombing sound? Harry, husband. Okay. And stood there in his flannel shirt. He is having a flannel shirt. Flannel means a shirt made with soft woven fabric. Watching his wife and listening to the words, thou art beautiful above the sons of men. So now too Maggie is reading from the prayer book. Thou art beautiful above the sons of men. She read on, not paying any attention to both of them. And Harry turned to the boy. See what you have done, lad. Okay. Then father is asking angrily to the son. See what you have done, lad. Now you have taught your mother to read, he said with a shake of his head. Her were the best wife in the row, but God only knows where this will end. Okay. Then husband is asking him. Actually, till today, she was the best wife in the row. In the neighborhood, in this place, she was the best wife. She was making all the food, the housemaid food and everything. Okay. Then Now, God only knows where this will end. God only can know what will happen because now she is educated. She can read. Okay, very well. So, what is going to happen in the future? And he is little worried about things going to happen in the future. We can see in the next part, second part, what is happening with the Maggie. Okay, after learning reading and writing, what will happen to Maggie? Whether she will become a good wife, such like she was earlier, she was a good housewife and making only homemade food and never buy anything from outside. Okay, and she is not using a can opener for opening some cans, ready-made food, okay, tinned food. Now we can see what is happening in the second part. And in this page number 48, you have some comprehensive questions. You have to read the questions and answer. Find out the answer. So thank you.